slow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Overshine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just bash the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you get your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just stopped out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Elijah Arroyo, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
And they go play action with May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass complete out left. And now the ball's out. Near midfield. And the Seahawks have recovered. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads, and you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason when they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And he takes his just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. The Seahawks at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit on.
Hey, come here.
This is a club.
Y'all doing that sneaking off. Come here, Trey.
I expect them to play really well.
Trey, come here.
1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Here we go.
They'll drop the throw.
Damn.
Trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
Block, huh?
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back
Great.
to it. Enough time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Now May on the sneak.
So,
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He was brought down there by Julian Love. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They go play action now. May. That's complete to Pearsall. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because they look like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side here with Love. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
That's a dumb throw by me.
And it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making a big mistake.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On play action, May. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, San Francisco.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7.
Dumb throw, bro.
Looking to throw, May. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Hey Siri, talk to me.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Hey Siri, call 3.
Really good game right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway
Hey
through
Siri,
the first
call
half.
3.
The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Here's May. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
You sitting out there?
That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's another 49er first down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing here is May. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans.
Yes.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. And his kick here is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I think the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 3rd down and 13. Here's May. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tag! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Let's go!
On play action, they'll throw.
He's going to come through the behind.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
I didn't realize that.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Back to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight
I
end.
don't switch kick that shit.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's
Let's
it.
face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to
I don't know.
disguise
He's running
him
to
because
the
for a
player.
tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 25 yards for the touchdown. They'll look to throw.
Damn.
And the Seahawks have
Just get right through the line like that.
Tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great
Smack
job,
the
though,
shit out.
defensively. They were ready. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field.
Hey, move on. Got to chase him, bro. Get your ass over there.
Together a nice drive and help their
Happy, bro.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Yeah.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
Yeah, get there, though.
Give him 4 yards there. And just like that, it's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yeah, it's over.
Play action. May.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on, man. Hold the triangle, big dog.
So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throw left side, caught by the
How do you get beat by a tight end?
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
That's
he's going to be a
something
foot or so short. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to
Oh.
lower.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Drake May with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Good outside.
May going to try to throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to a 43.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Drop 50, drop 50.
46-yard line.
Gotta be lying.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
No way. Stay with it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Stay with it.
Now that'll bring up second down.
Warriors 70. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh my God, what a cutback throw.
Picked up by Deontay.
Oh, he lobbed it up.
The Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And this is caught by Evans. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. And they go play action with May. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, fucking way I ain't get there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. May looking to run.
Oh, my God.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as he tackles Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
What the fuck, bro?
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. Throw outside, McCaffrey's got it. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
A gain of 15 yards.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this one.
Dang, throw this shit on the money, bro. He's not throwing it on the money. Oh, bullshit, man. Shit on the money, man. They got him beat.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Horton.
Look at that big play right
We've
there.
got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes.
I don't even know how I'm not getting sacked,
Plenty of
though.
time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Damn.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er.
Nothing I can do with that.
Touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a
It's
little
on me like
bit of a
fucking
gamble
pound dog.
when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Seahawks 19.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield.
Please don't bring him down here with that shit, dog. Fuck.
A sense of urgency.
No doubt.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Open man is Barner to tight end. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. As he throws there.
They can just run into each other and shit.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he really worked those progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it.
I jumped on that, bro.
To the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is...
I put the timeout. I had 2 timeouts in the timeout.
It was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking.